What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Mock Draft Guy YouTube channel. And today we're rolling right along with our 7 round team mock drafts for the 2024 NFL Draft. Today we have landed on the Dallas Cowboys. This is one of my favorite videos to do every single year because, say what you will about Cowboys fans and the Cowboys in general. They're a great fan base that loves to be interactive. So I do love, conversing with everyone, getting everyone's different opinions and everything. I really look forward to this fan base every single year. So, a little different this year. I feel like the Dallas Cowboys, barring the last couple of years with the responsible picks of Tyler Smith, Mozzie Smith. Well, Mozzie Smith really hasn't panned out yet, but just 1 year. You can't call him a bust yet, but they've made the responsible picks. For the most part this year, now they have a lot of holes. They don't have a lot of money. At the time of recording, negative $10.8 million in cap space. So they're going to have to be very frugal, or they're going to have to do some contract restructuring. They're going to have to release some people. So they're going to have to build more through the draft this offseason than I feel like in any other season in quite some time. So I'm going to give it a crack and see what I can do in this 7-round mock. All right, sitting here at number 56, there is an abundance of talent that is just driving me crazy right now that I I just wish I had more picks in this range. I don't usually like to go offensive line back-to-back picks with the first 2 picks, but there's a player that's here that I just don't think I could pass up at number 56. Given the current state of the offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys, I feel like center and tackle just kind of have to be back-to-back picks if the board falls the way that it does, and it absolutely has here. If we look, this is someone who I really was considering here at number 56. Hopefully more on that later. There's also a defensive player, a linebacker, Payton Wilson, that I'm really looking for here. I'm hoping that he could be here at number 63. I doubt it, but it's going to be a super tough next couple of picks, to be quite honest with you. But at number 56 here, I'm going to go back to the offensive line. Patrick Paul is still on the board here, and this is going to be a slam dunk of a pick apiece here. 6'7", a tremendous wingspan, huge arms. He's one of the best pass blockers in the entire draft. I believe he went, I think it's the last 702 pass blocking snaps without giving up a sack. He barely gives up pressure as it is. Just a little bit less technically refined in the run game, but I can't pass up what he brings to pass protecting. He is just an absolute wall in pass protection, and I think you could plug him in right away at left tackle and he could start pretty seamlessly. You got Terrence Steele on the other side, you got Zach Frazier in the middle, Tyler Smith and Zach Martin. You're really cooking with gas with a starting 5 right there. So I am going to take Patrick Paul here at number 56. All right, at number 63, I'm really torn here. I really am. But the fact of the matter is, Jonathan Brooks is someone that the Dallas Cowboys have some real interest in. It is well documented how infatuated the Dallas Cowboys front office is with Jonathan Brooks. Myself, I think there's a lot to like. 6 foot, 200 pounds. Despite the ACL tear, I know that's obviously a huge red flag. He doesn't have a lot of tread on the tires. In his 3 years at Texas, he has 238 carries to his name. This was the first year that he got a full ride to try and be the workhorse back. Unfortunately, he did come up with that devastating injury, but a lot of people still view him as the running back 1 in this class. This is a really tough choice for me because on the defensive side of the ball here, we still have Payton Wilson here at number 63. And given it's kind of the same deal, a little bit of injury history, couldn't stay healthy for a decent part of his collegiate career. But the combine paired with just his game tape is fantastic. He's someone that closes space very, very fast in coverage as well as being a stout run defender. He closes gaps really, really fast in coverage. That's something that you don't see too often from linebackers of his size as well. I like Jonathan Brooks a lot here at number 63, but I just can't pass up Payton Wilson at number 63. I'm hoping there's another running back that's on my mind here at number 87, but we're going to go with the linebacker. We're going to go with Payton Wilson here at number 63. All right, sitting here at number 87 now. Again, very torn between a few different prospects here. I was hoping that Braden Allen would still be here at number 87. Blake Corum is still here. Very interesting. I'm not too interested in that right now. I know that running back is a huge need. Tony Pollard might not be coming back. Don't know how much I believe in the Saquon Barkley rumors, but I got to be honest with you. I think Josh Jacobs would be a really nice fit in Dallas. Don't know if they spend all that type of money. It's burned them in the past multiple times. So I doubt that Dallas goes that way again. And I don't think Rico Dowell is that guy that could, carry the full load. 87, there's so many different guys I like on the board here. Blake Corum, like I said. There's a couple of defensive players here. Mike Sanistril is someone that I really like here. Corner is something that I'm more comfortable with getting a little bit more down the board. You see there's a lot of really nice guys down the board that you can get here, so I might hold off on that. Also, who else was here? Oh, yes. At the defensive tackle position as well, Dwayne Carter is someone I really like at this position. Don't know if you can get after 87 and maybe after 132. Don't know how much more value you can really get down the board here. I like Gabe Hall. Don't know if he'll be there at 173. So I think I'm going to pull the trigger now. I think defensive tackle is a real sneaky need for the Dallas Cowboys here. And Dwayne Carter is someone that he is an incredible athlete for his size, 6'2", 300 pounds. He's that more pure three-tech, whereas Mozzie Smith is someone that's going to be more of your run stuffer, that huge, going to be a run-first type of defensive tackle. Dwayne Carter, someone that could collapse the pocket from the interior. And I mean, when you have, you got an incredible pass rush on either side, Micah Parsons, all that kind of stuff on your team. If you can create and you could collapse the pocket from the interior, I mean, that is just so much more of a plus. So I think here at number 87 might be an unpopular pick with some of the guys on the board. I'm going to take Dwayne Carter here at number 87. All right, well, my mind is made up for me. I didn't think this player was going to be on the board here, and I doubt that he's going to be on the board in real life, but that's not going to stop me from taking him here. I was looking for Ray Davis, but I saw that Marshon Lloyd is still on the board. Isaac Guriendo is someone as well that is quite interesting, but has never been a full, true three-down workhorse at the collegiate level. Don't know if that's what I'm looking for. Marshon Lloyd, on the other hand, is someone who is just the total package that you're looking for from the running back position. 5'9", 220 pounds. That is a load. I'm 5'9", and I am nowhere near 220 pounds. I can only imagine he's also, made of muscle. I am not all made of muscle, but 5'9", 220 pounds is an absolute load to tackle. He's a really good receiver out of the backfield, someone that has real three-down appeal, and you're getting him at 132. It feels like a steal. I can't hold out any longer on the running back position. I'm going to take Marshon Lloyd here at number 132. At 173 here, I'm going to go to the cornerback position. I would have loved to take the cornerback position at 132, but besides for Stephon Gilmore being a free agent, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys have a decent amount of depth at the corner position for the most part. I'm comfortable with taking one here at 173. Miles Harden is the guy for me at 173 here. 5'11", 195 pounds, super physical on the outside. I know it's tough with that FCS South Dakota State pedigree. It's always going to be a competition factor what he faced. But I'll tell you what, one thing that you can't dispute on tape is intangibles and instincts. And that's something that Miles Harden absolutely has on the outside. Like, is it competition? Doesn't factor into the instincts, ball skills, all that kind of stuff. He's a phenomenal player coming off of, he had a 3-interception season last year. They didn't throw the ball to him as much this past year. 1 interception, only 2 forced fumbles, I want to say. About 10 or 11 pass deflections. The number is I'm getting mixed up with the number here. I'm not remembering what it is, but he's a fantastic player, super productive as well, and I think this is someone that absolutely has the chops to play on the outside of the NFL level, and we're not asking him to start right away. I would have really liked Elijah Jones, but he had such a good combine. He's definitely moved up the board at this point, but Miles Harden is a really nice compensation at 173, and that's who we're going to take. At 213 here, we're going to take a wide receiver, kind of the same boat as the cornerback position. You can add another weapon, but I feel like if they didn't, or if they added like a B-level free agent, I feel like it really wouldn't make that much of a difference, especially when you have CeeDee Lamb on one side. They still have Brandon Cooks. They have Jalen Tolbert, Michael Gallup, even though he's probably going to be a cap casualty or traded. They still have some decent receivers to work with. One guy that really interests me at this point in the draft, that's Ryan Flournoy here at Southeastern Missouri State. I believe it's Division II. I don't remember off the top of my head, but 6'2", 197 pounds, offers some really nice size-speed combination on the outside. This is like the newer version of what Brendan Cooks used to be, that absolute burner on the outside, where Cooks could still win down the field. But Flournoy is someone that could really fly on the outside, and at that size, it's really, really difficult to deal with if you're a defensive back. So we're going to take Flournoy here. I think he could really carve himself a nice role, not only in the Dallas Cowboys offense, any offense that he finds himself into. I think that there's a place for him in the NFL, just so happens to be Dallas here in this video. And at number 242 to round out this Dallas Cowboys mock draft, I'm going to take Frank Crum out of Wyoming, kind of the combine darling. If you guys follow the combine as closely as I do, I mean, just basically like a Joe Dirt character. I mean, he was phenomenal, though, an incredible athlete for the offensive tackle position, and he definitely put himself on the board for sure. I mean, usually you see these combine warriors, and I hate saying that because it sounds like a negative connotation, but it really isn't. He is a combine warrior. I doubt that he would have been drafted outside of his tremendous combine performance, but you definitely got something to work there with the athletic profile that he does possess. And, it seems like he had a really good time at the combine. And this is a player that I'm really intrigued. At this point in the draft, you're looking for those projects that maybe aren't fully polished and maybe they do need some pro level coaching, but can turn out to be some real gems. So I think that's exactly what Frank Crum is here at 242. And we're going to take him with our last pick. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is your full 7-round 2024 Dallas Cowboys mock draft. I think we did a really, really good job. That's, of course, my opinion. But just for a quick recap, we traded down from 24 to number 31. We acquired 63 and 132. We also gave up 231. We took Zach Frazier with our first pick, center out of West Virginia. Patrick Paul, tackle out of Houston at 56. At 63, we took Payton Wilson. 87, we took Dwayne Carter. 132, we took Marshon Lloyd. 173, we took Miles Harden. 213, we took Ryan Flournoy. And 242, we took Frank Crum. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, especially if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. And thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next one.